So for the first award, I'd like to ask Dr. Inga Lennes, the MGPO Senior Vice President for Practice Improvement and Service, and a practicing thoracic oncologist, to come up and read the nominations of our first recipient in medicine.
Thanks, Tim, for that introduction, and it's my pleasure to be here to present this first award. It's my pleasure to work in service of the fine physicians of MGH. I couldn't be more pleased that this physician recipient of the McGovern Award for Clinical Excellence this year. I'm also honored to be asked to read the nomination letters written about her for you. This physician colleague commented on how she is always available to help her junior colleagues. Fellows stream into the workroom to ask her questions, and she answers immediately with thorough, sound, and always helpful suggestions. As a new staff member, I have emailed, texted, called her for advice on numerous occasions, and she is always available for a quick consult. Moreover, when I had a particularly tough case on service, she sat down with me at 8 p.m., running back to work after doing some time at the gym, just to help me review my options as a young attending with a tough case. Another physician said, patients will come from their consultations with this physician with a whole new outlook on their condition, less dread, and more realistic focus on what should be done to have the best possible outcome. I think it is the kind but authoritative advice that she gives that puts our patients at ease. Another physician commented on her ability to work well with other departments. She is one of the few non-obstetricians who know their way around L&D because she comes so frequently. If we call her, she comes. And if we don't call, she comes anyway, just to scope out how her patients are doing. Another colleague described this recipient in this simple but meaningful way. She is a physician who represents what so many of us strive to be every day. Another colleague wrote about the recipient's interaction with other departments and patients. She has a special relationship to the MGH obstetrical service and sees all of their patients who have hematologic problems. Frequently, these are problems with blood coagulation, which require on-the-spot decision-making with high stakes. In the workroom, I'll sometimes overhear her speaking on the phone to one of her patients, congratulating them on their new baby, which means to me that she was instrumental in getting that mother through pregnancy safely. Finally, I'll read from my own nomination. As a hematologist that has dedicated her practice to hematologic problems during pregnancy, she sees some of the most vulnerable and heartbreaking cases in the hospital and is a trusted resource to her OB colleagues in managing bleeding and clotting disorders of pregnancy. In addition to being a clinical expert for this complicated population, she's an accomplished generalist hematologist and frequently rounds on the inpatient hematology service, seeing over 20 patients a day. Every one of her patients is met with a friendly smile, a kind demeanor, a razor-sharp intellect, and problem-solving ability. It is my pleasure to announce that Dr. Annemarie Fogerty is the 2017 recipient of the McGovern Award for Clinical Excellence in Medical Services. I'm honored to accept this award on Anne-Marie's behalf tonight.